started to walk away, and a little boy got up and he walked across the floor and he was just staring at me. He was the cutest little kid. You know, I'm 6'4". He's like 3'4". And he put his hands on his hips. And I was like, hey, buddy, I went to pick him up. And the director grabbed me and he said, oh, don't touch him. And I said, why? And he said, well, he's covered with scabies. And he had open wounds on his back. And he goes, if you touch him, you're going to get sick. And that's why we can't play with them, because if we get sick, we can't even feed them.
Wow.
So I just pat him on the head. And I was like, hey, buddy. And I was like, ugh. And I started to walk away. I got 2, maybe 3 steps, and God convicted my heart and said, not an audible voice, but just the thought of saying, so I'll die on a cross for you and wear your sins, but you won't pick me up because you're afraid of a rash. And it was like God was saying, do you really want to be a missionary, or you want to be one of these guys who go over once every 3 years, get some pictures with some kids, and you look like a hero? Because if you want to do it, it's messy. And that little boy was looking at me like, oh, I thought you wanted to know the poor. If you do, that means you've got to enter in. So I was like, I'm in. And I just picked him up and he hugged me really tight. And I let go because he was holding on to my neck so tight, and he was just dangling there. And I started swinging him back and forth, like with my neck, and he started laughing. And that kind of like woke up all the other kids. They were like, hey, that looks like fun. And they all ran at me to do it. So I got like 100 kids barreling me. I'm like, oh my gosh. And they're just tackling me. And I just played with them all day, the kids. And I never got scabies. I didn't get anything. But if I had, it's okay. I live in America. There's a pill for that.